The career profile I'm doing for this family class, it's career profile number 2, and my job title is family advocate. And basically what a family advocate is someone who works with the family who's currently struggling with a member of the family who has mental issues, mental problems. And you work with the family, help the family get through the issues, whatever they may be, whether it be the child has an issue or the parent has an issue. There are many job opportunities throughout the country, and I came across quite a few when I was looking at it. It interested me because the ability to work with families who are struggling with those kind of issues, and it's something that I've experienced in my own family. Now, the working environment, it can either be with a municipality or the state, or you can work through a private organization. And, some of the hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, those kind of hours. Or you could be working evenings and weekends, just depends on whatever the need is. You will facilitate classes and trainings and group family settings for people to get together and talk about the issues that they may have. I prefer to work in an agency like private agency, where it's more family friendly as opposed to a state agency where it's just really big, a lot of employees, and they just have a high number, a high caseload number, and I think it'd be more difficult to properly serve those families with such a high caseload. But I'm really excited about this career. I really just came across it about a week ago. It makes sense that something like this would be out there, but I was surprised I came across something that appealed to me so much. Now, benefits would be obviously a health dental. If you work for a state agency or a city, at least in California, you're going to get some kind of pension. Common job tasks as you work, you provide intervention and advocacy for the patients. So you're going to maintain a caseload, organize support groups, attend training meetings, and make referrals for mental health of the patients. Because generally, with a family who's struggling with a member of the family who's having those kind of issues, puts strain on the family, and you may need to refer another member to go talk to somebody, whether it be a hereditary issue or something that's been lingering for a very long time, particularly if you have an adult in the family, and the children could be struggling at that time. Now, for educational requirements, a degree, a bachelor's in human services or a related field, and some certified training, some kind of a certification if required. It depends on the state. Sometimes it's 120 hours. Volunteer work is also recommended. Any kind of experience once you get into a job like that is highly looked upon. Fortunately for me, I am not bilingual, which would make it easier for me to be employed in that field, at least in Southern California and anywhere. But there are jobs available for those who just speak English. Salary is anywhere from $29,000 to $45,000 a year, but it depends on who you work for, where you work, particularly if it's states. California, maybe New York, and some of the larger states would pay more as opposed to Middle America type. Maybe even Utah or Idaho, they may not pay as much, but California mental health workers generally do pretty good. Their jobs are fairly secure, and they do get a pension. But like I said, it's a real bureaucracy involved. I know people who are social workers, and their caseload is huge, and many of them are overworked. They love their work, but they're just, unless they work to death, but it can be very difficult for them at times. I got this information just from job postings and from NCFR, checking it out. Yeah, I was amazed at how many opportunities out there for jobs and someone with a marriage and family degree. Thank you.